Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Excalibur CCG TV's Talking Comics. I'm Olivia.
I'm Mark.
Riggs is right
Here.
there.
Just off camera.
Oh, let's not stand on formalities. Call me Mr. Riggs.
There's a mask in here if you want to wear it. Well,
Not too late. You can do
it's
it
not
later.
too late.
No, it's too late.
We're gonna be rambling for a while, dude.
There's a
You
whole
can do
maybe
it
I'll-
later.
This is so long.
It's
Here.
almost as long as last
Here's a
week.
bunch of props.
Okay, I'll see if something triggers my imagination.
There's a lot of books.
Again.
Halloween Fest, the Saturday before Halloween. I don't remember what number that is. I think it's... I was gonna say 29. It's not 29.
No, it's
Halloween is a Thursday.
yeah. So it's
Yep.
the Saturday before that. Thursday, whatever date that 25th.
It's
something.
a Thursday. I already looked.
24th?
That's when I get paid.
25th.
That's not what...
31st is on a Friday.
It happens on the 26th.
26th. There we go.
There will be free comic books.
Yes, there will.
And a bunch of people that have never been in the store before and
That's
only
true.
come in during Free Comic Book Day and Halloween Fest.
That's true. Now he's digging for the mask. Okay.
It's a really fun mask.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. So these are the books for the 9th, though.
That's not it, Ray.
No, I don't care. Just
Nope.
You can take the tag off, too.
I don't mean.
Okay, well, these are the books for the 9th.
Yes.
That's a Wednesday.
It is.
I start this time with a giant one. Batman Giant, #1. I meant giant one as in it's really long.
Well.
There's
Digging a
96
deeper
pages for only $5. What? They're not Marvel, they're DC. It's a little cheaper.
Yeah.
Story number... two new stories. Story 1. That's new. Bad Actors, a 16-page story written by Michael Gray with art by Brian Benjamin. It's a mad dash as Batman races to... Also, last time I said Flash from the movie Incredibles. His name's Dash, not Flash.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
As Batman races to stop a murderous plan, but when the villain is revealed to be in two places at once,
What?
the victim turns out to be not so innocent.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Batman must make the ultimate choice in a fight against Clayface. Is he Clayface or is he clay? Like, is he made of clay? Like the Mudman person?
Well, I don't know. He used to be kind of clay-like stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
Riggs is the Batman guy.
What about it?
What is Clayface made out of? Is he made out of clay?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay,
So
Riggs
then
says
he
he
could
believes
be
so.
in two places at once.
He could
just
split. Yep.
I don't know how his mythology works. Unstoppable, an 8-page story written by Steve Orlando and art by Tom Mandrake. When Lord Deathman's prison satellite crashes to Earth in front of Wayne Tower, only Batwoman will defeat the man who's defeated.
Okay.
We got this Senate scenes is entirety.
That's awesome.
When Lord Deathman's prison satellite crashes to Earth in front of Wayne Tower, only Batwoman will defeat the man who defeated death.
Okay. Yes.
Lord Deathman.
Lord Deathman with a prison satellite.
But how can she overcome immortality when she's already used every weapon in her arsenal? Plus these reprint tales, The Court of Owls, a knife trick from Batman #1.
The new 52.
Oh, okay. I was confused. Harley Lives, or Harley Lives, from Detective Comics number 23.2.
Also new 52.
Yeah. And Better Than Batman Part 1 from Nightwing #1.
Rebirth version. There we go.
Okay, you get a short one, and then I get a long one, and
Oh,
then you get
boy.
a short one, and I get a really long one.
Okay. Also, from DC Comics, and also Batman. Batman's Grave, number 1 of 12. Written by Warren Ellis. Art by Brian Hitch and Kevin Nolan. Warren Ellis is Batman, okay. The world's greatest detective must try to inhabit the mind of a murder victim to solve a case, without filling the empty grave next to those of his parents. Can Batman imagine the life of a corpse with a half-eaten face without dying himself? Or can he? Can he? Okay. Can he?
Buffy Vampire Slayer Angel Hellmouth, number 1.
Okay, that's a long title.
Buffy Vampire Slayer Angel Hellmouth.
Yes, that's a bunch of words.
It's missing some articles.
It is.
Boom Studios with Jordi Belair and Jeremy Lambert and Eleonora Carlini. Eleonora. Buffy Summers, the Slayer, has one job, ... Keep the forces of evil from coming to Earth through Hellmouth. Here's the bad news. Period. She might have failed. Period. with no space. Okay.
Oh, no space. That's right.
The Mistress Drusilla and her ally Spike have found a weapon to open the Hellmouth and unleash unspeakable evil across the town and world. With time running out, Buffy must team up with a new ally that she doesn't fully trust. Period. The vampire vigilante known as Angel. I think these are supposed to be dashes.
Well, yeah, maybe.
But there's a dash down there.
There's a dash there, but there's like a lot of extra periods here.
Can these two find a way to work together before the Hellmouth opens? Or these two decide they might be each other's greatest enemy?
All right. From IDW Publishing. Idwa. Cobra Kai, Karate Kid Saga continues, number 1 of 4. This, I think, is continued from the YouTube series, or maybe it's just an adaptation of the YouTube series. I don't know. I never watched it. So
I never watched it either. I just know it happened.
Denton J. Tipton writing, and Kagan McLeod with the art. McLeod. Johnny's Story, Part 1. See the Karate Kid in a whole new light in this retelling through the eyes of Johnny Lawrence, 2-time All-Valley Tournament champion. When the new kid...
I never watched the real Karate Kid.
You never watched that?
No.
It's actually a pretty good movie. When the new kid makes moves on the girl that broke Johnny's heart, he vows to settle the score and win back her love. Or so goes the story Sensei Lawrence tells his students nearly 35 years later. Holy crap, that's been a long time. I like thinking about that.
DC Villains Giant, number 1. It's another giant one.
Oh boy.
From DC, this issue includes 3 new stories. Baliushka, a 16-page story. Look, this one is 16, and then that one's 8. Is it because it's 2 syllables?
I don't know why they did that.
One is numerical and one is alphabetically written.
It's weird.
A 16-page story written by Mark Russell with art by Viktor Bogdanovic. The Joker has a perfect plan to cause mass chaos in Gotham City. One so simple and legal, not even Batman can stop it. So he becomes Pinman. Pinman. Bad News, an 8-page story written by Tom Taylor and art by Daniel Samperi. Deathstroke is hired to take out the only witness to a corrupt politician's mob ties, Pinhead. But his newest mark has made some friends in high places. The Lady or the Tiger, an other 8-page story written by Gail Simone with art by Priscilla Petrades.
That's how I would say it.
That's probably like Patrice or something. I don't know. Harley Quinn delivers. Uh-oh. Hey, Riggs, it's your girl.
What? I heard my name.
Harley Quinn delivers some long-awaited justice.
Hey, Mr. J. I broke up with my pudding.
We saw the Birds of Prey trailer today.
Oh, okay.
It didn't look very good.
Well,
He thought it looked amazing.
I know.
But he can't wait till 2020. Harley Quinn delivers some long-awaited justice on behalf of a woman who's been wrongfully imprisoned, but with a Harley twist. And by twist, we mean mallet. Also, these reprint tales, Apotheosis from Justice League number 23.1.
New 52.
New 52 had points.
Yes, the 20
wasn't
issue
just
20.
Rebirth?
No, issue 23s all had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Because they didn't want to just make it more numbers.
I don't know why.
There's not a .0.
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Reverse Flash Rebirth from the Flash number 8. Rebirth.
Rebirth. I would.
Green Savior from Secret Origins number 10.
Well, they did a Secret Origins in New 52, but I don't know if that means that one or like the original old Secret Origins.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Alrighty, from Marvel. Wow, that's the first Marvel, isn't it?
Yeah, my hands smell like Goo Gone.
Doctor Doom, number 1. Written by Christopher Cantwell, art by Salvador La Roca. Victor Von Doom, scientist, sorcerer, disfigured face, twisted soul, has been spending much of his time warning against a $1 trillion global effort to create the first artificial black hole. Wrestling with visions of an entirely different life, a better future, Doctor Doom finds himself at a crossroads. What is he questioning?
Parentheses. What is the question? With lowercase and
Yes.
period after.
A catastrophic act of terrorism kills thousands, and the prime suspect is Doom? Victor will have to push his unexplained thoughts aside and focus on remaining alive as the title of Most Wanted Man is thrust upon him. ...
You missed the first ...
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Before Doom.
Oh, there's 2. I missed 2. Look. Uh-oh. Left with no homeland, no armies, no allies, indeed, nothing at all, will the reign of Doctor Doom come to an abrupt halt?
They capitalized his name twice,
Yes, they did.
but not the third.
But not the third time.
Future Fight Firsts Whitefox number 1 from Marvel. I don't know what any of that means.
I don't either.
Marvel Comics with Alyssa Wong and Kevin LaBranda and more.
More. Not various, but more.
Ooh,
More.
he's got a rival.
Yep.
The super spy from the Marvel Future Fight mobile game stars in her own one-shot. Oh.
Oh, game. Okay.
From
Mobile
the
game.
mobile game.
Okay. I still don't know what it means.
Amy Han is Whitefox, a spy, a superhero, and the last of the Kumiho, a mystical race of shapeshifters. But who was she before she became Whitefox? Isn't that like the name of the character, Whitefox? Or that was that like Arctic Fox? They were in the Domino headshot.
Oh, I don't know.
She was Korean.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I didn't read that. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
But who was she before she became Whitefox? I think I already said that. And what happened to the rest of the Kumiho? You think that's what Kumiho?
Sure.
Kumiho?
Yeah.
Also featuring Marvel's Future Avengers in an all-new story.
Woohoo!
Oh, you're just revving it up for us?
I guess.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, from DC Comics, it's Joker and Harley, Criminal Sanity #1 of 9. Written by Cami Garcia, art by Miko Swayan and Mike Mayhew. Oh, there's 2 of them.
There's 2 of each in there, except for the mask.
Oh, okay. In Gotham City, where heinous acts of violence are a daily occurrence, the GCPD relies on Harley Quinn, a young forensic psychiatrist and profiler, to consult on their toughest cases. But Harley is haunted by one unsolved case, the night she discovered her roommate's body marked with the signature of a notorious serial killer known as the Joker. 5 years later, the case remains unsolved, and a new series of horrific murders occur throughout the city. As the murders escalate, Harley's obsession with finding the depraved psychopath responsible leads her down a dangerous path. When the past and present finally collide, Harley has to decide how far she is willing to go, and how many lines she is willing to cross, to solve these cases once and for all.
That's my pudding.
Oh, Riggs. Man. Now we have bats again.
That's it.
You know, there's more than just bats in there.
That's all I see is bats. And a spider, but I don't like
There's 2 of those, and the mask. You don't want to put the mask on?
I didn't see any. Oh. No, that's not funny.
It is funny. With you, it is funny.
I'm ruining your show.
No, you're not.
Joker, Year of the Villain #1 from DC with John Carpenter.
Yes,
cool.
the John Carpenter.
Now that's cool.
I'm going to buy that. Just because.
I'll buy that for $1.
We haven't talked about any of the Year of the Villains.
That's true.
With the who's it been? Riddler and somebody else?
Riddler, Lex Luthor.
Those 2.
Yes.
Okay. Well, now it's Joker. And I guess Joker's the only one who don't actually read Batman or Superman would be interested in.
Yeah.
And also John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. That's
That
a big
sounds
sell
cool.
there.
And Anthony Birch. And also Philip Tan. Or Mark Deering. In the Year of the Villain, what's a clown prince of crime to do when the world has started to accept going bad as the only way to live? Out bad everyone else, of course.
Of course.
The Joker is on a mission to get his mojo back and prove to the world that there is no greater villainy than the kind that leaves you laughing. As of filming this tomorrow, is tomorrow you're going to see the Joker?
Sunday.
Oh.
Sunday. Okay. Riggs is going to go, hopefully, not shoot up a theater.
That's not funny. Oh my
Not
god.
funny.
Oh my god.
And see the Joker.
The damage has been done. Now. It's too late. Oh my god.
The Joker's on a mission to get his mojo back and prove to the world that there is no greater villainy than the kind that leaves you laughing. This special one-shot is co-written by legendary film amateur A Tour, John Carpenter, The Thing, and Halloween. Did he also do Hellraiser?
No,
No? Who was that?
that's Clive Barker.
Oh, the other big name person. Okay. Well, I saw the Rob Zombie Halloween, and I saw Halloween 3, and the only part of it I remember is it being dark and them running outside or something. And then also whenever the guy comes in and his girlfriend has, like, bled to death, and then he slips in the blood and just starts crying.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, you need to watch the original. That's
Well,
gonna
it
be on the
wasn't
list.
available on Amazon Prime for free
Oh,
that year.
does
so.
the list I'm making you have to come from Amazon Prime?
Oh, no, that was just, I was at a friend's house for
Oh, okay.
Halloween, and
Okay.
they only had that And
Okay.
they only had the Rob Zombie one for free.
Okay. All right.
I'm getting a list of spook movies. Anyway, also written by Anthony Birch from the Borderlands video games. That's where I've heard the name.
Ah, okay.
Making it for a Joker comic that's twisted in ways you never imagined.
All right.
A lot of Jokers.
Yeah. All right. Another Marvel comic. Journey, Star Wars, Rise Skywalker Allegiance. Another one that makes no
That
sense.
doesn't make any
Okay, so Journey is the name of the comic, Star Wars is the name of the series, and then Rise of the Skywalker. Or
Rise
of
Skywalker. Rise Skywalker.
What's the new movie called? Rise of the Skywalker?
Yes.
Is it of the Skywalker?
Rise of Skywalker.
Okay, well, one of those. And then I guess Allegiance is
That's a lot of... Okay.
something. I don't know what that part means.
Ethan Sachs writing and Luke Ross with the arting.
Sax, Ethan.
Sachs, Ethan. Before the exciting events of Star Wars,
No,
The
you gotta
Rise
do
of
it loud.
Skywalker.
You gotta do it loud.
Before the exciting events of Star Wars, the Rise of Skywalker, exclamation point. Hounded by the First Order across the galaxy, the Resistance is in dire need of ships, weapons, and recruits to make a final stand against Kylo Ren's forces. Desperation drives a delegation led by General Leia Organa and Rey to entreat the rebel veterans' one-time allies, the Mon Calamari. That's the squid guy. It's a trap guy.
It's a trap.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Akbar.
Admiral
Okay,
Akbar.
I only know
Akbar.
him as Admiral Akbar.
To join the fight, but decades after Imperial occupation enslaved their planet, there are those willing to stop at nothing to prevent another war from bloodying the waters of Mon Cala. A system away, Poe Dameron and Finn have their own mission, my stomach's rumbling. To hunt down a weapons cache on the remote moon.
That calamari.
That's right. It made me hungry.
I dropped my phone.
Oh, crud. Remote moon of Abaddon. Unaware that they are being hunted by the most notorious criminal gang in the galaxy.
I gotta go to Hachi Station to get a power converter.
Ruby, number 1 of 7, but it's the RWBY, like the anime manga thing. I know it's supposed to be good, but I never touched it.
Me neither.
Because there was a lot of it to read. And also, I think it's a video game. I think, maybe. It's from DC, which is weird. I know Marvel did some manga back in the day. I remember reading 17 Love, which was about tennis, and I was really into Wii tennis, so I felt like it made me a better Wii tennis player. But I learned what all the words meant with double and
Oh, yeah.
game set. Marguerite Bennett and Mirka Andolfo. Or Mirka? Mirka. In a world... Oh, I was doing a salary now. His timesheet. In a world rife with monsters known as Grimm with 2 M's, the prestigious Beacon Academy trains the next generation of hunters and huntresses. Tying in with the hit Rooster...
Cochran?
Tying in with the hit Rooster Teeth web series Ruby, follow the adventures of Team Ruby, compromising Bruiser Yang Zhao Long,
Sure.
Elegant Weeshney,
You make it up word.
No. she's
Stealthy
not.
Blake Belladonna, and courageous leader Ruby Rose, as they protect the world from all manner of Grimm with 2 M's. Grimm.
All right. Wow. Last one. Secrets of Sinister House, number 1 from DC Comics. Paul Dini and Various got his job
Various,
back. There you
better
go.
than more.
And art by Raphael Albuquerque and Various.
Who is also better than Moore.
That's right.
This one's the twins.
The twin Various. Okay. Witness what hides within the Sinister house. Dash. The DCU's most horrific secrets and mysteries. Exclamation point. Travel alongside Harley Quinn, John Constantine, Detective Chimp, Zatanna, the Atom, and others as they face this macabre devastation firsthand! Exclamation point. And in the bowels of this dark mansion. ... Bowels. Yes. We return to the world of the legendary Red Rain to meet once again with the dreaded vampire Batman. Cool. That was a cool story. Don't miss this year's DC Halloween special. Dash, because if you do, it'll haunt you!
That one sounds really cool. I just hope
it
they don't do it in that like little tiny skinny book that's just barely made of 80 pages and it is impossible to open and read.
I think that's probably how it's going to be.
Yeah, probably. They can't do it like a... Are the Giants like that too?
I don't know. I haven't seen them. But I'm assuming that they are.
Because those just don't look good. And they're hard to open, so you can't actually read it. You miss half the panels because they're all squeezed in the middle.
Alright, that's it for the comics for the week of 10/9/19.
October 9!
Yes, creeping closer to Halloween.
2019.
Woo!
Are you going to dress up when you come to work?
He's gonna wear a bun. He's gonna go as a chef. He's gonna wear a bun.
Okay.
Chefs
I don't
wear
know,
buns,
maybe.
guys.
It depends on if I find something. Maybe I will.
There's a mask in that bag.
I used to have a Jason outfit, but I don't know what happened to it. Probably got thrown out.
Well, what y'all got new?
Anyway.
Oh.
On with the show.
I went last, you go.
Oh, okay. No, I went last.
No, you went last. I'll go. Vengeance of Vampirella.
Rated X. Look at the cover.
Look at the cover. You know how Dynamite books at the end is just a bunch of ads? Well, not this time, because this time it's just a big giant cover gallery that goes on forever. But there's some really cool ones in there.
Wow.
Lots of boobs and butts.
Whoa.
And blood, because she's a vampire.
Some strong language.
Okay, how was the book?
It looks cool. I don't know the character Nyx and the Chaos Gods, and I think that's just because I never read Vengeance of Vampirella, or really anything with Vampirella lore. The only issue that I can remember is when she went to a Vampirella convention, and she was the least scandally clad one there.
Oh, wow. That's hard to believe.
Okay.
But it's not bad. It looks cool.
This is,
There's a lady with a robe made out of faces.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let me
And that's
see.
the only
Let me
thing
see the
she's
robe made
wearing.
out of face. Oh. Aha.
It looks cool.
There, I see an ear.
Yeah.
I see another ear on her boob.
And a nose right on her nipple.
Boom again. Yeah. Boom.
Nipple nose. Okay. This is requested by Michael Gillispie, so I'm doing this one this week. This is, unfortunately, we don't have all 3 volumes right now. We have volume 2 and 3, but this is like the big honking Batman Nightfall, Night's End, Night Quest, everything.
Night's
like,
End.
Yes, all in 3 volumes. And like I said, we don't have the first one right now. That's 2 and 3. But they're huge.
Do
and
they
they're-
still come in sets of 3?
These are actually out of print now. These are $30, and they have a new series,
That's a good price.
and it is a good price for all that. And I think the new series, they've got it like chopped up into about 6 or 7 volumes. Anyway, I think we're getting a lot of that stuff in, so I'll do those next week.
Is that one story?
Nightfall.
Good lord.
You didn't read that?
Mm-mm.
Batman guy? You didn't? Was that when you were hiding out and not coming in?
You shut that. First it was the theater, now that. Golly.
When you owed Chris $5 and you didn't want to ever come in.
Oh my god.
I don't know who you're talking to, buddy. It ain't Riggs, though.
Yeah, okay.
Your phone's going off. So that was your ringtone
Was it?
for a long time?
Oh, it
Oh,
was.
yeah, it was.
Friday the
That's
13th.
true. It
Every
was.
time you got a text.
Yep, that was. Good Lord, Riggs. Anyway, well, I guess don't forget to donate and yes, I'll put the link to the fund page in the description again for Elijah Gillispie. And like, share, subscribe.
Comment down below. Hit the
Bell.
The bell. Ooh! For a notification every time we post a new video, as long as YouTube works, because I know it doesn't work all the time.
This is
Because
true.
they do a lot of dumb stuff. That's it.
That's it.
I've contributed more than ever.
Yes, you have, Riggs. You've been like, yeah,
Let's all give Riggs a round of applause.
Yay.
golf clap.
As they cart me off because of your comments about the theater. You can't joke like that anymore.
Okay, bye.
Bye.